Well, I figured we'd jump back in for some more Curse of the Dead Gods. Been away from this game for a couple days now. Let's get a quick warm up in. I like this stage as I want to just come back to, and you know, we get the added benefit every time of doing a little bit of a grind and going in, getting some skulls and some jade rings off the boss. But yeah, it's been a minute on this game, and figured we'd give it another go. It's a tremendous game. Yesterday I had the pleasure of playing some Gunfire Reborn with a guy out on Twitter called Dads with Gamepads. We had a blast. He was nice enough to gift me a game on Steam called Space Robinson, another roguelike adventure. So, just fantastic, totally unexpected. Very, very nice of him. He has a website too called dadswithgamepads.com. I'm gonna link it in the description. Check it out. Very clean looking site, some nice content out there, especially for folks that like indie games. So give that a look for me. But I hope you're having a good Sunday, and I know time zones are a thing, so maybe it's the evening by you. Hope you had a good day. Those time zones, they're a thing. Alright, the old swift bow. Not a big fan of the two-handed weapons, so we're gonna offer that up. We'll get some corruption back, which is the greed bar in the lower right corner that governs how quickly we amass those awesome curses. Alright, 10% of critical damage dealt also heals you. Oh, now that sounds pretty good. I'll be honest, I'm not sure what this favor thing is. Just don't know what it does. Use favor. Well, I guess we're gonna take it now, as long as I use the favor on it. Actually, I take that back. I think I do know what the favor does. I think that switched out the possibilities. That's what that did. Alright. Still learning. Temple's Bite. I don't think I've had this one before. The temple's traps come to life as if following the beat of a silent drummer sounding death smart. Spike traps are now triggered automatically and sequentially. Well, maybe I have had that one before, come to think of it. Oh boy, starting off with a bang! I am a little bit partial to this whip weapon. It's been fantastic. I think ever since I took down that first boss with the whip, it's quickly become a favorite. Alright, 20% base damage for shields. We're going to toss that back and take the health. Start a little bit of a fire. There we go. There's some cobwebs over here too, but these guys are already on fire. I'm gonna save that. Okay, what do we have here? Is this another shield? Jaguar Claw. Plus 15% damage to fire attacks. Well, let's assume that maybe we'll get some fire equipment. We'll hold on to that. It'd be nice if we could. Okay. Well, healing or healing? I guess we'll go healing, but we're gonna go the route where we might get some weapon options along the way. Maybe we'll find something with a fire attack to it to go with our artifact. We'll take a little bit of a sipper there. And my apologies if there's any background noise being picked up. That laundry machine can be a little bit loud. Hopefully most of that's muffled. You know, one hit is not bad. That was great. Okay. So we got Stone Hammer, plus 30% damage against burning enemies. Or Secondary Whip, plus 1% base damage per point. Well, let's part of me wants to hold off. See if we could get. No, let's hold off. Because for all I know, we might be changing that weapon out if we can find one that does flame damage. Let's go this route. Okay. The mace is good, that's for sure. Oh, that was outstanding. I think that's the thing that keeps bringing me back to this game is just the glorious trap kills that you can pull off. Speaking of, that did not go my way. Okay, Sky Hammer, two-handed weapon, heavy, lightning attacks. I mean, it is a two-hander though, that's the problem. Two-handed weapon, spear. Stormlash, secondary weapon, whip. We're gonna go with that. We are gonna go with that for show. Okay. So that's the old whip. I wish we could give those up. Oh, that's gonna be good. Okay, let's go towards the weapon upgrade, why not? Maybe we can get something nice for the mace. Dark Fervor, that sounds familiar. Corruption now passively increases over time. Going through a door no longer provokes corruption. Alright. So we've got the counter now. It's going to continuously increase the level. So we've got to move quickly. And actually, the first time I got this curse, I thought, oh god, you know, that's pretty terrible. But the counter, you know, you can make it work for you. You're gonna accumulate curse regardless. But if you can move through the stages fast, I think you can actually come out on top. Stone Hammer, main weapon mace, plus 30% damage against elites, champions, and bosses. Okay. Or we get that a little bit better. Oh. Alright, I think we're gonna go with this. Okay, well, we're getting there. I don't really want to switch out the weapon at this point, given the upgrade. Let's see what we get here. Torch of Sorrow. Oh. Your torch loses its fire and lighting properties. It shines with a dark light, still revealing hidden traps. You no longer take damage when standing in darkness. Oh, take extra damage. Okay, so we got the black light now. We're at the club. That's all that means, but we can't light stuff. Hey Suko, how you doing, buddy? Good to see you, sir. Happy Sunday. Been away from Curse of the Dead Gods for a little bit. Figured I'd get some in. Been playing all the other games. Alright, Sky Hammer. It's 30% damage. What are we talking about here? Keen Bow. Oh, okay. We're gonna pass on these. How was community gaming last night? Oh yeah? Yeah, it's definitely a tough game. What did you guys play? Oh, that's awesome. They're such good guys. Alright, plus 2% base damage per 1,000 gold carried. Let's go ahead and do that. Gears 5, okay. How was the competition in Gears 5? I feel like those guys play that quite a bit. I know at least Stubbs does. Alright, it's boss fight time. I've got to get in with you guys next weekend for community game night. I did it one time for Halo. Yeah, I can imagine. I figured you were going to say that. Well, good on you for getting some kills, regardless of the competition. Oh. Ouch, ouch, ouch. There we go. Speaking of kills. Alright. That was a nice little... that was my warm-up run, you know, being away for a bit. I like that you can go back to the areas that you've already finished and grind out a little bit before dipping back into the harder ones. There's also, come to think of it, I think there's like challenges that they put up. Let's see what our options are. Poisonous attacks. Oh, I can't see how I would pass up on that. Let's see what kind of options we got here. See these events, I have not tried any of the events yet. +2 per complete room, +10 if victorious. Let's try these. Escape from your worst nightmare, fear permanent hallucinations and infested hosts. You lose all sense of direction. Oh, good. Let's try it. We've had this one before. Oh, we got a big guy. I hate it when he smashes the lights. Okay. Venomous Fangs, plus 20% damage against uninjured enemies. That sounds good. Let's do that. That's not that big of a cost for greed either. Okay. Okay. Got it. I had a heck of a run, Meisuko, in Rogue Legacy 2 yesterday. I think I've got one new area left where I, you know, still have a boss to take down, but man, just really lucked out with the build that I got. Yep, that was part of it too. Yeah, I ended up with, God, it was like 9 or 10K, I think, at the end of that run, and got some good upgrades in too, to your point. Ended up opening the boss in that snow biome. Alright, main weapon, sword, fire charged attacks, and fire combo finishers. Oh boy, what to do? I think we're going to offer it up. Current weapon has poison. Yeah, it was incredible. Okay, plus 10% damage. No, let's do that. Just pay gold for it. Gonna be getting the sous vide going a little bit here. Nice Suko. We're doing skirt steak tonight. Love a good skirt steak. Yeah, well, I think there's still biomes coming. They still have a bunch of updates, you know. So yeah, I would definitely wait. I'm gonna for sure see it through. There's still a ton of upgrades that I could open up from here. So yeah, I will definitely continue playing it for sure. Okay, plus 15% damage to fire attacks, plus 30% critical damage. Each greed kill removes 2 corruption. We're gonna go this route. Yeah, I think their next update, because I was taking a look at their roadmap, is going to come between April and May. So if I can get through, and I don't know the name of the area, it just happens to be red on the map. If I can get through that, then yeah, I might put it down for a minute. Let's see. Oh, your torch loses its fire and lighting. Okay. Not a huge fan of this curse. This one definitely does make it a little bit harder. But that said, you know, the upgrade tree in Rogue Legacy 2, I mean, there's still a ton to be opened up, and like I say, I would imagine they're going to still add to the overall classes. So I look forward to seeing what else they come up with. Wow, that was awesome. 11 greed kills. Alright, Sidewinder Sword. No. Skyhammer. No. And Barbed Javelin. No. However, I could use Favor and switch out all the possibilities, but I like my weapons right now. Yeah, we're gonna pass. I keep putting the torch out, it doesn't do anything. It's basically a black light now. Yeah, no, that's a good call out, man. I think the wizard and the archer are my least favorite. I like the concept of the gunslinger. I think it's cool that they've got a class with a gun. But the piece that holds back the gunslinger for me is the reload. If you're in a packed room and you need a weapon right away, you're stuck waiting and just trying to get out of the way. And when you have the sword with the knight or the spear with the Valkyrie, you don't run into that issue. So, I'm left saying, well, I don't really want to go with a class where I'm going to be sitting there, kind of just left open. But, if it's the difference between a gunslinger that has a 60% boost in gold or a knight, I'm going the gunslinger, to get the gold, and I'll just try to put together the best run I can. Let's see here. So a 40 cost. I'd say let's do both of these. Let's gamble a little bit. Let's get in there. Corrupted means it's curse time. Yeah, I had, oh, what do we got here? Lose as much gold as you take damage, health loss is reduced. Oh, that's not bad. That's not bad, that's a good curse. I'm happy with that curse. What was I saying? I don't know, my thoughts escaped me, but... the wizard. I've had a couple of good runs with the wizard. Sometimes, you can get a pretty good wizard run in terms of the plus 20% base damage for throwing weapons. That's not really going to apply, right? Yeah, that's not going to apply, so we're going to give that up. If you can get a wizard that has the incendiary feature, sometimes you can you can do okay with that. Especially if the spells that they're coming in with are pretty good, because the wizard has that siphon capability every time you attack. Hello, Calyrex. How are you, sir? We're just discussing Rogue Legacy 2. I could definitely see them nerfing the Barbarian. They're very beefy. They're kind of slow with the attack, but they get so beefy you can last a really long time, is what it comes down to. All right, I guess let's do this. Yeah, I saw your tweets. Did you get kicked off your own show? Is that what happened there? Still need to take a look at it. But I saw you posting on Twitter. It looked funny. That's great. Maybe not great for you, but made for good television. There we go. I think we figured this guy out. Meisuko's like, didn't we just do this 10 minutes ago? But this was for the challenge. Oh, this is going to keep going. Oh, I didn't even realize that. Well, we're going to take this away. So this was like a halfway point. I didn't even know that. All right. Onyx Shards, Relic Eagle, plus 45% critical damage. Yes. Plus 5% base damage per level of relics carried. Seeker Mace. No, we're gonna restore health instead. No kidding. That's crazy. I haven't seen that game in action. Cyberpunk isn't as demanding. That's crazy. You know, I don't think we can see our life bar anymore. Okay, so we're just gonna assume that I need some health. Corrupted again. You know, you bring up Cyberpunk. I was waiting until March. Dodging makes you intangible with an increased dodging window. Okay, you can no longer trigger perfect dodges to regenerate stamina. That's okay. Yeah, that's a good question, Meisuko. I was thinking the same thing. They know how to really test 3D cards, don't they? Oh, I'm gonna have to check that out now. But if your PC can't handle it, I mean, I'm running an i7 with a 1060 right now, so I can't imagine that it would work for me. Okay, got it. Okay. Oh, wow. Base damage increases by your percentage of missing HP, plus 30% base damage per other cursed weapon equipped, minus 50% damage against uninjured enemies. I think we're gonna do this. Yeah, we're gonna do this. Oh, so we're running the same system. You've got an i7 with a 1070. All right. Basically the same. get out of there fast enough. I really liked the Dead Island games. I would play another Dead Island. That stinks, Meisuko. We're gonna give this fire just a second here. Dead Island, correct me if I'm wrong, I think I'm thinking about the right game though. Dead Island is the game with the trailer that like broke all kinds of records because it went backwards, right? Didn't they, wasn't that the trailer where the people, it starts out where they're on the ground and then you're seeing them float back up into a window because they end up jumping out of a building, if I'm remembering right. Thought that was Dead Island. That up. If I have that right though about the trailer and you guys have not seen it, that's definitely worth a watch. Okay, all Jaguar statues now trigger fireballs. Excellent. And I think it was the first Dead Island that did that trailer. Where it's all in rewind. Just like Coldplay's The Scientist. Same kind of concept. Alright, this floor is going to light on fire. Oh, that's interesting. I didn't know that, Calyrex. You know, it was funny because, and I think I do have this right about the trailer. I'll have to go back and look. But you know, you watch that trailer and you think you're going to get this emotional game, that type of experience, you know. And then you start the game up, and they had, God, I can't think of the rapper's name, but he's in there, you know. Who Do You Voodoo, Bitch was the theme song. What is that dude's name? He was in a Halloween movie, I think. It's good, man. That's helpful knowledge when you're you know, doing things like podcasts and stuff. Evasive knives. Yeah, I don't really want to change this out. Now we're gonna get rid of some corruption. Okay. Plus 20% base damage for claws. Well, that would be good, right? Yeah, I've got a claw weapon. Let's just make sure. Fangs. I think that's a claw weapon. Serpent. Plus 30% damage to poison attacks. Level +1 on cursed weapons. Oh, I think we're going to have to do this. Hey, I'm glad that this is a cool way to hang out. I enjoy it too. I mean, I'd enjoy just playing this game, but I think the live stream adds something to it for me. Glad everybody enjoys it. Tough room. Got something over here, maybe. Smith & Wesson Schofield. Fire attacks for perfect shots and offhand combo. You know, I think we're gonna do that. I'd usually say no, but the damage looks good, and we've already got a primary weapon that does poison. So might as well go poison and fire, right? Where are we going here? I didn't realize that was a trap. There we go. Let's, well, I wish I knew how much health I had. But now we're at the point where we've got to replace some of these. So instead of doing that, I'm just going to get the health. This floor's going to light up. Ouchie. You know, I saw you posting about that the other day, and oh, that's not a big deal. That's a great curse. I still feel very strongly that they should have done a Batman Beyond game in the format that we all love. You know, like the Arkham games. You know, I've fought this guy before, but I've never beat him. He's really tough. I don't think he gets affected by those explosions either. Isn't that nice? Well, we'll give it a shot here, right? Yeah, agree. We're just going to be more of an aggressor with this guy. Ooh. Yeah, I agree with you, Calyrex. We've got to block that when he does that. Gotta be getting close. Oh. You know, I tried Genesis. I actually played it on the PS4, and it didn't run great. And I'm not. Oh, bummer. I bet we got close. I know we can't see his life bar, but I bet we got close to him at least. So we ended up with 19 scrolls and 5 jade rings. Not bad. So anyways, I was saying, I did play that game on the PS4. It didn't run great, and I put it down for a little bit for a different game. End of Old Nightmare event, 13 rooms complete, new event available in 1 day. So that's cool. They're doing like live events that update. I appreciate that. I just never really went back to it. I agree with you. I liked most of the Darksiders experience that I had. I really liked the sequel. Had a blast with that game. Alright, I don't think we've hit... Okay, so we've got 90 skulls. I've got to wait until we have 100 skulls, because then we can give an even better chance of some awesome weapons appearing. But we can open up another gun. Might as well open that up. So this area just makes it possible to then find these weapons once you open them up. I had this one the other day, and it's as fantastic as it looks. You're basically handing out different types of debuffs on every single attack. So that was really incredible. All right, well, I haven't finished any of these second tier levels, so why don't we give this a go, the unspeakable experiment. I'll go for attributes right off the bat. You know, Genesis is co-op, isn't it? I was going single player with it, you know, where you can bounce back and forth between the two characters, but I think that's on Game Pass PC now, and I think it's got co-op. That might be a good game to revisit with somebody in the community. Ouch. Man. Okay, Chalice of Vigor, plus 100% to all healing effects. Yeah. Definitely. I need to upgrade these weapons if we're gonna have a chance. Alright, so we've got some gold laying around. Okay. Max health and treasure find. I think we want that. $40 corruption isn't too terribly bad. Okay. I want a relic. Let's go with the unknown. Maybe we'll get lucky with something good. They're not messing around in this area. Nice. These throwing knives I have feel like a pea shooter right now. Okay, I don't want the shield. Two-handed. Now let's flip these out. See what we can get here. Serpent blade, secondary weapon dagger. Okay, venomous fangs. Yep, that was worth it. That's where we're going. Okay, now if we can pull a whip out at some point, that would be even better. Yeah, I may have to go back to Darksiders, Meisuko. Shadows can play tricks of regular enemies are concealed, while in the shadows, concealed enemies are revealed by light. When attacking, you deal 20% more damage in darkness. Interesting. Okay, so these torches are going to be really important. That was my takeaway. Okay, these claws are going to be really good. That was a worthy weapon choice. Worshipper's Cloth, Relics, Serpent, minus 10% gold offering cost. We're gonna get the health back. Alright, Barbed Whip is a secondary weapon. So if we take a whip, that's gonna be even better for us. Look at that, lightning attacks. Okay. That's what we're doing. And that just made our claws better. Okay. I think we're about to change the pace of how this has been going so far. Fool's Bounty. Opening a gold chest now inflicts corruption. Gold chests contain more gold. Alright, so a happy sad, per usual. Okay, wow, that's a hell of a boost there. Full life. And the hell with the curses. Okay. Guess we're going towards a relic. Yeah, I really liked Batman Beyond. I was also a big fan of the original X-Men series that aired on TV. I thought that was excellent also. Alright, Ancient Buckler, don't want it. Oh, okay. So that's what we're dealing with now. Look at this. Oh. Now we're gonna step out of this room. Oh, jeez. Good thing we got all that life back so we can lose it now. Oh, boy. Wowee. I think I've been missing potentially a bunch of gold. Because I haven't been smashing these in every room. Every once in a while I pop gold. Alright, gold offerings remove 5 corruption. Increases max stamina by 1. Wouldn't be too bad. Heal 9% of max health when an enemy is killed by the environment. For a cost of 70. Now we're gonna pass on these. See anything in there that I really need, and you know, this is a long dungeon. I mean, we've got champion in the middle before the actual boss, so let's go towards the upgrade. Blurred vision. Okay, part of the map transforms into unknown rooms. That's not a big deal. There's some gold. Yeah, so our attack capabilities are a lot better now. Okay, Snake Fang, plus 30% damage to poison attacks. Let's just double check something. Okay, we've got that does poison, that does lightning. Yeah, let's do that for sure. Just want to make sure there's nothing down here. There was. Oh, okay. All right. So we've got an upgrade here. I think we're gonna do it. +6, +5. Well, let's do it. Now here's the thing, yeah, we just took on more corruption, but you gotta remember when we take that champion down, which I'm thinking positively, we're gonna get to remove an entire curse, which will knock us back a segment. So every once in a while it does make sense to take some corruption willingly. Looks like we've got a curse coming up now. Didn't realize the reach that those guys have. Okay. No way, buddy. Fool me once. Alright, not sure how we get back there. Oh, here we go. Oh, come on. Alright, let's go. Can I open this up? Sarcophagus? Guess not. Let's get the hell out of there. Heal 6% of gold offerings amount, or take away some corruption. I guess we'll take this. Plus 250 max health. Oh, I can afford both. We still have the other half to go, so I think it makes sense to boost treasure find. Well, let's go with the gold offering. Okay. Got a little bit of health back for doing that as well. Alright, champion time. Let's see what we got. Bloodlust. All regular healing effects are disabled, except those coming from blood. Defeating enemies now releases blood instead of gold, restoring a portion of health. Blood quantity is increased by the kill counter and perception. Well, that's... We're going to have to see if that ends up being a good thing or a bad thing. This guy. Oh, I have played this guy. I just love the chip damage that we can put out on the bosses. Oh. Yeah, this is the guy that you gotta save some stamina for. He does that rotating blast, because if you get caught in it, he just keeps doing it. See? Just holds you there. Got his number here. Got your number, buddy. Okay. Now, which one do we want to get rid of? Part of the map transforms. No, I don't care about that. All regular healing effects are disabled. Opening a gold chest now inflicts corruption. I think we're going to go with this one. Okay. Plus 30% damage to fire attacks. We don't have anything that does a fire attack, do we? No. Except for that, the torch. Plus 30% critical damage. We're definitely going to take that. And this, I think... You know we're going to turn around and pick up a fire weapon, but we're gonna offer that up. Got anything up here? No? Alright, well let's keep moving along here. I'd say that champion went pretty well. These are interesting, that they have like a cursed look to them. I could do with a sip of healing. I think that's not disabled. Perfect. Right as rain now. I guess we're going that way. We're just gonna fly through this. I'm liking that bloodlust. Get some stamina back so I can do the combo. Alright, barbed whip, charged attacks, weaken enemies. No, we're gonna offer that up and lose some corruption. Good start, good start. What, this guy's getting a recharge on his life? I don't know if there was any way I could have stopped that. Got some chip damage, buddy. Okay. Grabbing a bunch of skulls, which is helpful. Oh. You know what? I'm not even going to bother with this gold. I don't want to take any more shots with the spear. Okay, plus 10% damage. I'm going to go with this because I can pay for it with gold. No gold hiding there. And here comes a curse. Biting breath. That doesn't sound very good. Eagle head traps now breathe a gust of wind in front of them for a short duration. And I don't know what that means. So we're going to find out. That's gonna release some electricity. I'm gonna stay back here. That guy swings twice, as far as we know. These guys are getting buffs from this. Yes, not anymore. Wow. Okay. We do not have fire weapons, so give that up. Grab a skull. And I think we're good here. Now, I just want to say, if anybody is chatting, my apologies, because either the room is empty or our chat is has fallen off. Okay, Venomous Fangs, main weapon 19 plus 11. I get plus 20% damage. But I'm gonna have to offer 60. No, we gotta pass that. So this is an upgrade, I see. I don't know. The 5th curse is always a pretty big deal. Oh, I'm seeing that now, Meisuko. Thanks for confirming. Now let's go with the gold. Yeah, it's weird. It sometimes seems to come and go. Like I've mentioned in the past, I use the Restream chat tool, and typically it's great. Yeah, no, man, I appreciate that. Thanks for confirming that I'm still at least able to see the chat. Okay. I think for now I solved most of the me problems. This internet, seriously, I've been telling everybody, it's been life-changing. I wish I would have done it months ago, to be honest with you. Okay. That went well. Well, that was the breath they were talking about in that last curse. I can't tell if it does anything. I don't really want to find out. Hey, that wasn't bad at all. Ooh. Okay, I do not want that. Let's light this guy on fire to get some light over here, right? Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Wow. Alright, so that trap does serve a purpose. That's the first time I've seen that pop off like that. Plus 15% crits. Yeah, we gotta do that. So we've got some gold over here. Okay, buddy, you take care. Thanks for coming by. Have a good rest of your day. Yeah, you can bet on that, man. See you around. Alright, nothing over there. Still got some gold hanging out. I think we're good to advance. Now we're getting closer and closer to getting hit with that final curse. It's got me a little bit worried. Awesome. Let's definitely grab these skulls. Okay. Door open. Let's see if there's anything we missed. I don't think so. Ah, I forgot about that second swing that those guys take. Alright, plus 15% damage to poison attacks. That's going to be a for sure. We're doing okay here. Now we've got a sarcophagus over there. Oh. Minus 12 corruption, I think we want to do that. Oh, damn it. Plus 30% to lightning attacks. Oh, they're making it really tough now, but at the same time, we've got to get rid of something. We're gonna offer that up, actually. Now, that might sound crazy, but you know, that last curse, it's always a doozy. I didn't realize we were going to get corruption for that. Getting 100% of damage taken in gold. And we're going to offer that up too, I think. Just take the gold now. Which, by the way, we've got a ton of gold. I'm just realizing that. So, getting 50% of damage taken in gold, plus 30% damage to poison attacks, or plus 45% critical damage. Well, we could change that one out, but the problem is I'd have to take corruption. I just can't afford that right now. We're gonna have to pass. Need an upgrade, I think, for corruption management, which I think probably is offered, and I just didn't take it earlier. See, we could do this upgrade path, but I don't know that I'll be able to afford it because of the corruption. Anyway, you know, when you go through the first tier of dungeons, they're not as long, and so you don't have to worry as much about getting that final curse, which in my experience so far, you know, they basically end the run. The one I got was just an infinite health countdown that didn't stop until you hit 1 health. So, you know, I mean, at that point, oh gosh. Well, we're gonna see what that final curse is. Maybe we'll finally see a curse that is a happy sad for the final one, but I think I know where this is gonna go. We'll see if I'm right. I mean, if nothing else, picked up a ton of scrolls. I keep calling them scrolls. Skulls. So, should be some upgrades to be found. Let's see if we can afford anything with just gold. Damn it. Well, this one we can. Might as well. 40 plus 15. Alright, let's do it. We're gonna see what this final curse is too. We still got another room to go. comes. Oh. So I wonder if that is always the final curse. Oh well, hey, it is what it is, you know? We'll try to move as fast as we can. And try and get a look at that boss. That's all we can do. Who knows, maybe this bloodlust thing is really going to come in handy now. With the constant ticking down of health. Oh, it's dropping faster than one at a time, too. I thought it went down by one, but apparently it's not. Let's skip it if we can. There's some nice bowels all over the floor. Nothing like some bowels to get you in the mood for battle, right? Okay. Let's keep moving. I think we're gonna make it to the boss. Although that, we're really counting down, aren't we? Oh boy. We need to get rid of that guy. What up, Indy? How you doing, buddy? Just grabbed the final curse here, unfortunately, and it's a doozy, buddy. Counting me down to 1 health. Okay, can't afford anything. How are you? How's your Sunday going? This is the first time I'm seeing this guy. This won't be too bad on 1 health, right? This is doable. Oh boy. Oh, now we're getting to it. Oh, got greedy. I hate headaches, man. That stinks. Well, it was a good run in terms of skull collection. That's for sure. So now we can enhance the starting weapon options, which I think is worth it. 50% chance of offering rare secondary weapons. Let's do that. And let's take a quick look in here. Charged attacks, I barely do them. Fire attacks and send. Oh, incandescent claws. Okay. Yeah, it really is, man. It really is. They force these decisions on us. They want us to do the right thing, but we don't. Alright, hunting axes plus 100% damage against weakened enemies. And the ceremonial dagger. This sounds okay. Yeah. Yeah, that comes up quite a bit in Hades. I agree. Alright, let's do one more run here. love that guy's area because it's filled with poison. Let's try this one. You know, I tried another indie yesterday called Gunfire Reborn. Tremendous game. How would I rate the bosses? You know, some of them are easier than others. You know, that first guy that you fight that has the dogs that he spawns in. He's not too bad. And then there was the guy that I basically was able to take down with the whip. And he kind of turns into a bullet hell a little bit. I took him down with, you know, not a ton of issues. But I guess I would say that even if the boss is a little bit easier to take down, they're fun to play. You know, like in Hades, I mean, you've got to fight Meg 97 times. But I think she's a fun battle. Okay, plus 20% base damage for maces. I don't have a mace. Taryn, what's going on, buddy? Good to see you. Happy Sunday. You're right on time for the final run. Cool, you got a new video. All right, you know, let's just go both. I appreciate you dropping in. Yeah, totally agree with you, Indy. I enjoyed that as well, and it was a surprise. Oh, I hate this curse. Oh well. Alright, so the torch has lost its capability. We are now in the club with Blacklight Torch. We don't even get the glow effect. Devs, if you're listening, we need the glow effect on the Blacklight Torch. A ton of gold. Okay, we'll take that one. You know, so as I play this more, I realize that, you know, to your earlier point that one day, that this isn't necessarily that you've got to beat the whole game from start to finish. It is different stages, but those stages, you know, turn into longer versions of the previous map with the champion in the middle and then a final boss at the end, and then it really turns into managing the greed bar, because it seems like that final curse each time is a countdown of the health bar all the way down to 1, and you know, when you get that, it's pretty tough to manage the run at that point. What's interesting, though, is with these mid-level champions, when you beat them, you can choose one of your curses and knock it out completely. So that's, you know, I think that was a smart addition to the game. With the way they've built it. Alright. Well, you can't see the traps too well with the club torch. Which I think is the whole point. Let's see what we get here. Plus 15% damage against weakened enemies. Or we could trade it for some health. Well, let's take it. I wonder what they considered a weakened enemy. Does it mean they have to have a debuff? I'm gonna offer gold. I think that's the mistake I made with the previous run. I was just accumulating corruption too quickly. Perfect. I really miss my torch. Yeah, this one's going okay so far. It really does. And I think this curse, if I remember right, you know, they give you some boosted damage when you're in the darkness. That's, you know, the kind of the make good. But I prefer being able to light things up. You miss out on some of the traps that you can start as well. So we've got a two-handed, we've got the main weapon mace, 20% chance to inflict lightning damage, 20% base damage if secondary weapon is a shield, which it is not, plus 5% base damage per level of relics carried. Yeah, we're gonna go with this. Okay. I guess we'll grab a relic, because that's going to help the current weapon. Deadly Obsession. Okay. So we're losing a stamina. But we'll get stamina back faster if we kill an enemy. Game called Gunfire Reborn, and you can find it on, oh man, I'm really tempted, as a secondary. Yeah, let's do this. It is a roguelike game, and it is an FPS, and it's really good. It's challenging. I ended up playing with Dads with Gamepads out on Twitter. I think you also connected with him the other day. Really, really fantastic guy. We had a ball playing it. Okay, this weapon combination seems hot. Yeah, I would recommend you check it out, man. For spears, plus 30% critical damage. Do we do it? It's going to be 50. No. We got to play the long game here. Let's take a look at the upgrade possibility. Yeah, it was really good. You know, it's got a nice upgrade tree as well. You know, so it's one of those you're always progressing type setups that I really enjoy. So we're gonna play it again. I think we'll try for next weekend. Just ends up being hard with this damn time zone difference, you know what I'm saying? The struggle is real. There's a trap. Oh, that was neat. Okay. So the upgrade's gonna cost us blood for that one, but for this one we can pay gold. Ooh, restores 1% of max health for each enemy killed. I'm in. Yeah, you know, I mean, you can figure out a way to manage it. You know, you throw it on the calendar and you commit to it, which is what we did. You know, we talked about playing that one earlier in the week, and you know, we both committed, and it was a blast. I have played Children of Morta. I actually played through Children of Morta with one of my kids, and we had a blast playing that game. Tremendous game. I was very partial to the wizard, or the mage, whatever she was, the one that tossed the fireballs. This guy's going down fast. I agree. Are they going to patch that in? Is that the hope? Outstanding. Alright, so here's what I was talking about earlier. You know, when you take down the mid-section boss, you get to remove a curse, and you know which one I'm going to do. Give me this torch back. Oh, that's cool. Okay, +6 constitution. Or restore max health. Oh wow, 10% of critical damage dealt also heals you. That's awesome. Well, we're gonna take that. Oh, so I wonder, Indy, if they're gonna still make good on that then. I think the Constitution is gonna extend our life bar, which could be good. Yeah, let's do it. Okay, it did. Went from 1500 to 1800. Yeah, that game's been out for quite some time. So I wonder if they're still doing some work on it. I would love a sequel to that game. The way the story developed, it was fantastic. Alright, so let's boost this life a little bit. I think that's good. There was really only one character. I think he was a ninja class, if I'm remembering right. You're right. I do remember seeing something about the DLC. I think he was a ninja. He was really the only one that I didn't use very often. Blood offerings do not cost corruption. They cost health instead. Huh. That's kind of interesting. That might be good. So you just never know with these curses. Some of them are run enhancing, I'd say. Let's start some fires since we can again. Ouch. Yeah, totally agree, man. We're gonna offer that up. And we're gonna keep moving along here. Fantastic. Nice. Yes, it's true. Skyhammer, two-handed. No. Okay. This floor's gonna light on fire. Wasn't too bad. Let's do the weapon upgrade path. Yeah, so in the non-indie space, I played some Zombie Army 4 the other night for the first time with a couple of buddies. Well, my one buddy that had the game, and then my other buddy was kind of doing a Mystery Theater 3000 type experience where he was watching and commenting, and we had a ball with that game. I think they really improved upon it. Very very fast and very arcadey. Yeah, we should try to find a game to play together, Indy. Figure something out. Be a good time. I knew he was going to do that. Yeah. DM me your. I think it's like a number code that you get. Be happy to add you, or I can do the same. Okay, so restores 1%. Yep. Let's do this. Oh, we gotta offer blood for that one. Alright, guess we're doing that. In fact, you know, we could have you jump in with us in Gunfire Reborn. I think you can get up to 4 in a co-op session. Be fun. I got trounced in that room. Okay, ceremonial dagger. It's gonna be a nay, shanay, nay for me. That's what I get for doubling back to see what was in here. Just a little bit of gold. Okay, cool. I don't think I know what Mr. Shifty is. I've got to look that up. Ooh, get some health back. That's nice. Actually, now that I think of it, I wonder if we talked about Mr. Shifty on your show and I'm just not recognizing it by name. There's so many damn games. Great problem to have, of course. We just discovered Wreckfest as well, and we've been playing that, and that's been a blast. I guess we'll offer it up for gold. Oh, that sounds right up my alley. That absolutely does. Okay, so here comes the curse. Trapped chests. They trigger an attack that must be parried to unlock them. Chests have a chance to drop an additional gear item. Interesting. They must be parried, which I don't parry a whole bunch. I usually just roll. Now we're gonna drink. Okay, that's enough. I've got to take a look at that one. I like a good top-down game. Alright, just light the room up. Start there. Well, so much for that health I acquired. Easy come, easy go. Okay. I know Ape Out. I'm a fan of Ape Out. I like what Ape Out did, but I gotta admit, I didn't keep going back to Ape Out. You know, I feel like I got my time out of Ape Out kind of quickly, but I liked what it was. Sometimes I struggle with the one hit and you're dead style games. I play them. Okay, dexterity +6 or restore 8%. Damn, what do you do? We will take the dexterity. How about it? Okay, so we have the opportunity to offer gold, which is great. I don't think I want the treasure find though, this late into the process. So let's go with the +10 damage. Okay. Gotcha. Light them all up at the same time. Good for you, man. I think with that game, I was kind of like, all right, I see what they're going for here. Really neat art style. And I want to say they gave Ape Out away on the Epic Store, if I'm remembering right. Alright, so this is going to cost quite a bit. We are not going to do that. And like I said, I just never went back to it, but that's cool. Good for you for finishing it. Oh, wow. I didn't even realize we were this far along here. Let's see how this goes. Nothing like getting another curse right before the boss. Explosive barrels have an increased explosion radius. All right, that's basically a freebie. Yeah, I agree with you. That was cool. Now that you mention that, I didn't even realize it when we were first talking about that game, but you're right. Okay. Will this guy finally meet his match? We're gonna find out. Ah! Well, if we can keep hitting him with lightning and the poison, oh good. Try to turn out the lights on me. Ah, it's that third hit every time. Okay, now we're going back to just normal. Yikes. I like his regularly scheduled programming of 2 whips. A lot better than when he turns out the lights. Oh! Uh-oh, here we go. Ah! Every time on that third one. There it is, there it is, there it is. There it is. Oh, boy. Ah, third one. Booyakasha! There we go. That's a 2nd tier dungeon. Boom. Tremendous. Tremendous, sir. Outstanding. 55 skulls, 10 jade rings. I'm happy with that. That was better than expected. Thanks, Indy. Alright, blood emblem acquired. Get 1 more blood emblems to unlock new content. Yeah, so what they're referring to there is... I'll just show you this next section. So can't get up there yet. Soon, though. Thanks, man. It was fun. It was a good one. Let's see if there's anything here. I'm really partial to the guns. Might as well open that up. All right. Well, that's where we're gonna go out on top for this one, and I'm gonna cut the stream there. Hey, thanks to everybody that showed up. Great talking with you all. Indy, always a pleasure to see you and talk games with you a little bit. I think we should try and connect up together on a game. Maybe that Gunfire Reborn, we could go 3-way on that one. That'd be a good time. So I'll sync up with you on Steam. But thanks again, everybody. Enjoy the rest of your Sundays, and take care. We'll see you next time.